got to look back at this.
Now I feel like a chemist, chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up a gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You see a lot of opportunities for him. Now, will he be on the field more? I definitely agree.
Smoking gelato, was tasting like cookies. I'm on the run cause the fish trying to bush. If I got locked up, can I give you my stick? I was your nigga, you was my bitch. We was outside like me, Lilo and Stitch. Man, fuck that, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. I did everything but just make you my bride. Kicking my pride aside.
Yes, sir. It's Gator the Fantasy Guy. I'm back with fantasy updates. Today is May 14th. We have the NFL schedule is dropping today, so definitely tap into that. The NFL, y'all doing a beautiful job, man. Y'all leaking the schedule. That's nasty work. That's nasty work, and I love it. I love nastiness. Leak that schedule. Dallas versus Giants. No, Dallas versus the Eagles. First game. Y'all know what I'm about, man. You know what we do. You know what we do. Dallas all the way. We winning the chip this year. We winning the Super Bowl this year. It's like, now I'm not that type of Dallas fan. But yeah, it's Gator the Fantasy Guy back here, give you guys some NFL fantasy updates. But we're really here to break down the rookie value, the fantasy rookie value breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? Just like let you know what's going on with the players that you're drafting now, what you should be expecting from these players. Are these players going to see the field? Are they not? Is it like they're going to see the field halfway? I'm going to talk about all of that. But before we do that, please like and subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms. I am on TikTok. I am on IG. I'm on Twitter. You know, I'm dropping little gems for you guys to tap into. Definitely tap into that. Let's go over some NFL updates first. I think we should do that. What do we have here? George Pickens to the Dallas Cowboys for a third. I think that's a great. I was always a big fan of George Pickens, and not because of the talent, just the antics. You know, football. Sometimes like when you just see dumb shit in football, it's fun. Like, you know, you see him tackle somebody. It's like, for no reason, it's fun. You see him do the people's elbow mid-game. Like, you see him jumping over the tackle. You see him not blocking for his teammates. It just brings a lot of entertainment to football, right? But for fantasy-wise, I don't think much of it. He's going to be the number 2 to CD. And I think the best person that benefits from this is Dak. So I do like it. I believe if he doesn't re-sign with Dallas, we get a compensated third-round pick back. So it's almost like they really just wanted him out of Pittsburgh really bad. That's just what it is. What else is going on? Derek Carr retired, 12 years. No more hospital balls. Thank God for all of us. I know Olave is happy. Michael Thomas is probably happy. Michael Thomas is like, where this been at? You should have been retired, right? You've been throwing me all these bad balls. But Derek Carr dropped a video yesterday or 2 days ago, and you know, he seems like he's enjoying it. First day of retirement. I think Derek Carr's going to spin the block. I just think so. So a lot of people in my dynasty leagues, they're not dropping him. And I'm like, yo, y'all so smart. If I owned Derek Carr, I would not drop him. For what? I just wouldn't drop him. Maybe when the season starts, I might change my mind. And that's when I'm planning to get him. I'm not trading for somebody just retired. I'm waiting for the season to start. I'm waiting for new people to pop up, waiver wire, and then you drop Derek Carr because obviously you don't need him. And then I'm going to scoop him up. And I won't be surprised if Derek Carr comes back next year. I really think he's going to come back next year. What's next? Jonathan Brooks to the PUP list. This sucks towards ACL. Again, same ACL. So, and the crazy thing, we're talking about rookie value. If I did this last year, the rookie value for Jonathan Brooks right now, I'm so happy I traded him. But let's keep on going. Jaguars released Gabe Davis. Nothing to say about that. Tucker, the oh man, you gotta be careful with when you get in massages. Make sure you always got somebody there with you. When I get a massage, bro, I ain't gonna lie. There's always another eye with me. I can't afford it. I can't do it. It's not worth it, bro. All these allegations coming out. Sorry, Tuck. I mean, you was kicking like some shit last year. Maybe that's why you was kicking like some shit. We don't know. But fuck it. All right, let's keep on going. Kittle, new contract, 4-year extension, 76.4 mil. Well deserved. I mean, he's one of those tight ends that will go out there and just block because that's what the coach told him to do. And that's why sometimes we hate him in fantasy, but ideally, he's been a top 5 to 6 tight end every year. He doesn't get one, and that's because he blocks his ass off. And the last one I have on this list is Renfrow returns to football, which I made a video about. Funny enough, I really just got an eye for this shit. I knew Renfrow was going to spin the block. Come to find out, his story was actually really crazy because he was going through a health problem. I didn't know. I was just wondering, where did Cooper Kupp Light go? And he's back, and of course he went to the Panthers. Y'all got like 8 receivers. Stop the bullshit. But let's keep on going. We're going to go over the rookie value breakdowns. So let's start. I already put it in the tiers. I'm going to explain the tiers for you, and then we're just going to go over it to help the fantasy people understand what's going on. Okay, let's go. All right. So I already broke down. I have 25 players here that have been broken down for you guys. My tiers is top production, increased value, same value, hold the same value, decreased value, and no production. All right. So I'm going to start from the bottom. No production. These are players that I'm believing are not even going to see the field like that. You know, the only player on this list that I would question is Dart. Dart is the only player that I'm questioning that if he sees the field. I'm hearing a lot of analysts and reporters talk about, well, we wouldn't be surprised if we saw him in week 5, or the Giants start off terribly. We would probably start Dart. I know the Giant fan base will be screaming for Dart, and my thing is with Dart is like, I think you should sit him. You have Russell Wilson, who can probably complete a whole year, and then guess what? After you got Jameis. I mean, what are we doing? You don't need to start him. Just let him sit down, learn from not the best quarterbacks, but let him learn. And let's not destroy his confidence early and put him in some shit that he don't need to be in. I took him in the first round for a reason. Yeah, I believe, did they go up for him? I'm not too sure if they went up for him, but they took him in the first round, 25th pick. So just let him sit it out. Let him sit it out. The decreased value, I love this tier because these are players that a lot of these players did go high. Like McMillan went high, Golden went high, Warren went high. So these are players that I just believe that like after this 2025 season, they will lose value. And that doesn't mean that doesn't mean they're bad players. That just means that I'm really just not trusting the systems they're in very much. It's really system based right now. McMillan is the alpha receiver. They told me Xavier Legette was the alpha receiver, and I believed it. And then they took McMillan with the 8th pick. Bonkers, right? Smoke screens, right? I mean, it is what it is. So now the room is crowded as hell. Thielen is still there on this last year, but we know Thielen can't finish a whole year, obviously. I mean, he's 35. So now Renfro is there. Jalen Coker is there. It's like it's too much for a rookie receiver that hasn't proven himself. You know what I'm saying? So I think his value will go down just being on the fact that you're on the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Matthew Golden, is his name Matthew Golden? I don't really know his name. Let's just make sure his name is Matthew. Matthew Golden, that's what's up. Okay. He's in a system with the Packers that they have this like rotational wide receiver. It seems like their top 4 receivers are 1A to 1B. And for fantasy, that's terrible. Like fantasy, I want you to hyper target my number 1. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I've had Romeo Doubs on my team before when I'm just like, well, he's the one and he gets 3 targets, 2 touchdowns, 2 touchdowns, 3 targets. It's like, the fuck? It's like, are you the number 1? Well, they're all the number 1. Matthew Golden added to the list of this. They just came out and in Green Bay mentioned that there will be Jayden Reed is the number 1. And I'm like, when was Jayden Reed ever the number 1? Honestly, like, I don't think he was ever the number 1. He never felt like the number 1. They're all good talents. And yeah, they win games. But when it comes to fantasy, nobody's getting hyper targeted. I don't know if I should blame Jordan Love for that or should I blame the head coach for that. I think it's a head coach thing. I don't think Jordan Love is like, head coach, I'm not doing that. Like, I think the head coach is telling them what to do. It's a young team. It's not, they got rid of Rodgers for a reason. The whole team is young, you know, and I think the head coach is in full control of that team. So I don't love him going to Green Bay. Kyle Williams, he went to the Patriots, and the Patriots been trying to figure it out with receivers in the draft. And they've been doing a terrible job of lately. You know, I'm not talking about the OGs. I'm not talking about the Edelman, shout out Edelman. But you know, I'm talking about the newer regime. But hey, y'all signed Diggs, and that's good. Diggs is going to be ready week 1. I think that's a good move for Drake May. You know what I'm saying? So but Kyle Williams, I think you're going to lose value. Burden, I believe, is going to lose value behind Rome and Drake and DJ Moore. Tyler Warren, I hate that he ended up on the Colts. I really do. AR seems like his guy is more Pittman, and then he does the deep ball. If he can get that middle game going, if AR can get that middle game going, I think Warren probably can get out of this tier. But as of now, I think I'm going to say his value will decrease. Daniel Jones probably could use him a little better too. I honestly feel like Daniel Jones should be starting. I know that's an unpopular position to be at, but I don't really think it's that unpopular. I think Daniel Jones is just a better quarterback than him. And I know Daniel Jones is not the best, but hey, we have 2 of the worst. So like, I'm gonna take the better worst, which I believe is Daniel Jones. Jay Higgins, man, Jay Higgins. I don't know. I don't know. Christian Kirk and Nico Collins. Stare. I really don't know. He was close to being on my no production list. I didn't mention on my no production. Jalen Monroe. Jalen Monroe should sit this year. Let's under construction. Just under construction. You know when you walk past the site and it just say under construction. That's Jalen Monroe right there. Just don't touch him. Let him get better. Let him. I think he can be the future for the Seahawks. If you just let him sit, don't touch him. Let's go to same value. Let me see. Is that Caleb Johnson? I really don't know his first name, but I'm about to figure it out right now. Is it Caleb Johnson? Caleb Johnson. Yes. I feel he's going to play for sure, and why I said same value because I know he's going to play. But he is behind Jaylen Warren, who reports already coming out that he's still going to be the one. And football is one of those sports like you do have to respect the time I've been putting in. Jaylen Warren's been putting time in for about how many years is this now? This is his third year. I don't think Caleb is going to come in. And we know Jaylen Warren is nice. Now, is he prone to injury? Yes. So I definitely feel like Caleb Johnson is going to get some bump. He's going to get some work. So I just think his value is going to probably kind of just like middle out. Now, if Jaylen Warren is to get injured, man, I think this is a good. I can see him on the increased value. So let's keep on going. Jenkins, he should be the starter. He's going to be the starter. But Tyler, Jerome Ford, one of my favorites. He's one of my favorites to take in drafts. I don't like that they did draft a running back. So now he kind of loses his value a little bit, but I still pick him up. I still send people like fourths and thirds for Jerome Ford, just in case of injuries or anything like that. And just because he's been on the team for some like 3 years now too. So I think that's good. Beck, I believe, I don't know if he's going to see time, but I do love the talent. Emeka behind Mike Evans, Godwin. I think Emeka will see some time in the beginning. Now, I just don't know how productive he's going to be with that time before Godwin come back. But I love that he is going to be the future. I think in rookie drafts, I would take him. Crazy enough, I might take him before. I couldn't take him before Travis Hunter. I was thinking that before, but I would take him after Travis Hunter. But like Emeka is up there, man. I think he's the future. So I would definitely. Tootin, there was a lot of hype around this guy, and I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it that he's going to take Travis Etienne or Tank Bigsby's job. I'm not buying it. I think it's the Jacksonville just, getting ready for Travis Etienne's departure. They did not give him a 5-year extension. So, yeah, I think this is just preparing for the departure of one of their better backs that hasn't really done that good. You know what I'm saying? But they also, Jaguars, y'all need to fix your line, bro. I know Travis Etienne been underperforming, but that line been underperforming too. That line need to be fixed. I don't know this guy, Io Maynard. I don't really know him like that. So I'm just gonna say the same value. He was drafted later in later rounds. I believe Williams, 6'4", probably like 210. He kind of gives me that feel of the other receiver they had that's pretty tall, Christian Watson. He kind of gives me that feel. All the receivers over there, it feels like 1A, 1B, 1C. They all feel like they're in rotation. I'm not a big fan of choosing a Green Bay receiver, and I probably should make a video like just canceling Green Bay receivers in general. Like I'm not reaching high on no Green Bay receiver at all. Like I'm taking all my Green Bay receivers in the middle rounds. If we're talking redraft, I'm taking them in the middle rounds. Jayden Reed, probably the number one pick for a wide receiver, I'm taking him later. Not reaching on him because sometimes he don't even get targeted. Sometimes Josh Jacobs doing so good, they don't even throw the ball. That's how good Josh Jacobs was last year. So let's keep on going. Trey Harris, I believe he was drafted in the 4th round. But I mean, their running game is going to be stupid. They got 2 brutes, and we're going to get to one of the brutes on this list. But Harris is like, you were drafted later. I don't think you were even destined to have a lot of touches on this. I know you're nice, Ole Miss. I know you're a good player, but I think it's kind of like, and that's why I said same value because he could potentially get time. Mike Williams is back. They're contemplating getting Keenan Allen back. So we're going to have to just wait and see a little bit with him. But good thing he's not one of the top picks. Let's see if he is a top pick though. Let's see. Right now in sleepers, Trey Harris is going at the 15th pick on sleepers. So I mean, I wouldn't be doing that. I know some Charger fans that would probably do that, but I would not be doing that. Let's go to the increased value. Henderson value is going to increase. I honestly feel like Rashad. His name is not Rashad. Stevenson, Ramondre Stevenson. I honestly feel like Ramondre Stevenson is 2 fumbles away from just losing his gig in general. They benched him last year for fumbling. You know, if you come out this year and you fumbling and you got this guy, you probably already lost your targets because he's here off the rip. Like your targets are now clipped. You know what I'm saying? So now you lost your targets already. Now you fumbled. They saying Henderson's nice, so better be careful, bro. But I mean, he was getting benched for Antonio Gibson last year. I mean, I'm gonna say it again. He was getting benched for Antonio Gibson last year. They didn't really stick to that too long because Antonio Gibson was no better. But it's kind of like he was in punishment, a little timeout. Omarion Hampton, one of the brutes. They got two brutes over there. We know what the Chargers doing. They're running the ball. They're gonna run the ball. Najee, I don't even know who's goal line. They're the same people. But Omarion Hampton, man, he looks way more explosive than Najee. Najee's still gonna get it done though, by the way. So like, I really like this. Harvey, I think is a good pick. He's pretty old for his for this draft. But he's creeping up in drafts. Let's see, RJ Harvey. He's 24, you know. Normally, you know, you get a rookie running back, he's like 20, 21, 22. He's already 24. So, like, you know, but I just know Sean Payton, if you know how he used Kamara, once he likes you and he trusts you, you're going to get work. And I'm seeing that increased value of work for him. Now, because of Derek Carr retiring, I got to put my man Shaw up here, man. He has an opportunity to even start, you know, in some 2 quarterback leagues, you know what I'm saying? And all of this ranking, this tier ranking is really for dynasty. But in 2 quarterback leagues, why not? I'm taking a shot on him. Like, and it could be an epic fail. It could be an epic fail, but if he gets the starting gig and they like him, I mean, they drafted him pretty high too. They skipped Shador for him. So I think he honestly has the best chance of, you know, like I feel like he has the best chance of actually starting. The other quarterbacks there are no good. I mean, they're just terrible. Let's see who the other quarterbacks are. Let's see. It's so funny how Shador Sanders is going before Shaw in rookie drafts, but okay. Let's see the other quarterbacks here. Taysom Hill, that's funny. I love Taysom Hill. I hope Taysom Hill got better too. I need him to get better. I love Taysom Hill. Spencer Rattler, no good. Jake Kenner, let me stop. All right, let's keep over. Scatterboo. I really feel like Tyrone Tracy also be in the doghouse a lot. So it's just a matter of time. Get him out the doghouse, and I think Scatterboo can take this gig. He reminds me of that running back that used to play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think something like Alston or something. He was just a big dude that he wasn't shifty, but he would run you over. So I think Scatterboo got owned the job. I don't think this is his job. They drafted him in the 4th round. But this year I do see some increase in him. I see some hype around him, man. If he does perform good, man, I think he really fits the Giants. I think the Giants really need like just a tough, just run straight at you type of dude, like, you know, and I really feel like you can get it done. Pat Bryant, I feel like you're here to take my guy's job. I'm drawing a blank. What's his name? Let me see not the Panthers, the Broncos. Pat Bryant. So let's see. Who is the number 1? I don't know why I'm forgetting it, and I shouldn't. But Pat Bryant. Let's search up Pat Bryant. All right. Yeah, we can go back on that. Pat Bryant, I believe he's going to take the job, not this year, but I do feel like this is his job to take. You know what I'm saying? Bo Nix already has rapport with the other wide receiver that did amazing last year, finished 12th. I'm drawing a blank on his name. It's not Sutton. Hold on, let me just find it. I'm sorry, chat, for forgetting his name, but let's find that. Pat Bryant. The receiver name is Cortland Sutton. Sorry, guys. I feel like Cortland Sutton's gonna play this year, and next year, I feel like Pat Bryant can take this as the number 1. I'm not scared of Mims. Mims feels like a gadget type of guy. There's no receivers there that feel like they need to be the number 1. I feel like he can be a number 1. Loveland, I love Loveland. I love Loveland. That's cool. I like him because he feels like a receiver that plays the tight end. So I think that's why we're going to keep Cole. Well, not we, because I'm a Dallas fan, but they're keeping Cole Kmet. He's more of the blocker. He feels really like a receiver. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing that's reducing my decrease my value on Burden. I think they're saying that Burden's ceiling might be Debo, and I'm off that train. If you're going to be Debo, I understand what's going to happen. You know. All right, let's keep on going. So let's go to the top production. Top production. I mean, these are guys like, even with injury, I feel like next year you're going to have somebody that people want. We have Genty, we have Travis Hunter, we have Cameron Ward. Cameron Ward, I was thinking about putting him in increased value, but now I've changed my mind. I think Cameron Ward can come out. He's a playmaker. I can see him finishing top 15 by accident. Like, just because he's I don't know how mobile and shifty he is, but I know he moves. I know he can draw out plays, and I know he's confident. So like, and and if this is like a 2-quarterback super flex league, he's probably going top. Let's see where he's going. I'm actually looking at it right now in a 2-quarterback league. He is going top 7. So I think he's. I don't know how good he's going to be, but I mean, quarterbacks. It's a quarterback league, so I feel like he's a top production. Even with a bad year next year, I feel like he's going to be sought out next year. These are the players that I feel like can't miss. Travis Hunter, I would be damned. And this is my only thing with Travis Hunter and why I don't want to draft him. If my number 1 receiver in my rookie draft that I'm starting, he has good games and he's doing good, and he decides to play cornerback and gets hurt or tears something while he's playing cornerback, I can't take it. I can't take it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to draft him. I can't. I have a problem seeing my wide receiver 1 potentially playing cornerback. I just have a problem with that, or playing the nickel. Like, fuck, what are you doing? But yeah, with that, that's my tier. This should be good for you guys to see. I mean, I know we all like the talent of certain players, and this player better than this player, but I think the system really matters and what they're going to do with these players. So just be aware of what you're drafting to your dynasty team or even a redraft. You know what I'm saying? These are players, probably most of these players going towards the end. I seen in a redraft, Henderson is going like round 6. I can't imagine. That's just crazy for me. I just can't. But that's the tiers. And please like and subscribe. Keep on staying up to date with me. Give you some updates about what's going on. So let's just please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Please continue to follow me. Continue to support me. I've been getting a lot of support on the fantasy end, and I've been really enjoying it, and it feels good to put out content. Follow me on all social media platforms. And today we was covering the rookie value breakdown. So so this is good, man. Today the schedule's coming out. They've been leaking the schedule. Seeing some Thanksgiving game. Dallas, we got the opener. Can't wait for it. Even though I feel like we're -7 dog in the opener, but who gives a fuck, bro? We got the opener, and that's what we do. See, it's okay to be like, I accept that my team is bad, and it's cool with me. Like, it's pretty fun, And now it's even more fun because we got Pickens. But yeah, man. So you already know, man. It's Gator the Fantasy Guy. Keep up with me.
Gotta look back at this.
Using no drugs, now I feel like a chemist. Chasing this money, my fetish. I roll up a gang.
Some of them got really good value right now. You want a lot of opportunities for him.